Hello campus geeks, welcome back to the channel and let's get started. So if you are a BTech student and LTIMindtree is coming to your campus or you are planning to apply off campus, this video will clear everything. We'll cover eligibility, role provided, salary and complete hiring process and how you should prepare step by step based on the real patterns. So talking about LTIMindtree, it is a global IT services and consulting company formed after the merger of L&T Infotech and Mindtree. It is a major recruiter from Indian engineering colleges, works in digital transformation, cloud, data, and enterprise solutions, offers a good work-life balance and excellent career growth opportunities as a fresher. Talking about the eligibility criteria, it is for the final year BTech or BE students with a minimum of 6 CGPA required and no active backlog should be there at the time of joining. Now, taking into consideration the overall recruitment process, it consists of 4 or 5 stages like the OA, which is followed by communication assessment, which then includes the tech interview, HR interview, and then the final offer letter. Talking about the OA, it is the first elimination round. It focuses heavily on aptitude, also includes communication assessment, and time based and accuracy based screening. So the aptitude section is very highly important and students majorly ignore this part. So the points which are most important is that the numerical reasoning part, quants and the verbal reasoning based on the data interpretation and speed, distance, ratios, averages and all these topics should be taken into consideration for clearing the aptitude section. Considering the logical and verbal ability, it focuses on patterns, series, puzzles, grammar, sentence correction, vocabulary, and some comprehension questions also. So, the communication assessment is another major part of the OA which assesses the listening and the speaking test. It is very important for the final shortlisting, and pronunciation fluency and clarity is the main focus here. So, the important tips for the OA is that manage your time strictly, practice aptitude frequently, and the clear pronunciation should be there during the communication test, which is based on the more accuracy. Now coming on to the tech interview, which is one of the crucial part for clearing the overall kind, you can say the overall stage. Like if you clear this, almost your way to final offer is regarded as the final stage. So interview consists like all the resume points you mentioned, it will be heavily focused on that, and easy to medium level questions will be asked, and you should focus more on fundamentals, and basically higher focus should be there on projects, and they expect a clear explanation from your point of view. Now as I said, the project should be focused highly and you should able to explain the challenges faced, the solutions implemented, why you have chosen this project, and the architecture and the workflow explanation of the project. Talking about the coding part, you should be well familiar with the array strings, the medium level and the easy level questions, the trees and the time and space complexity involved in them, and stack and queues as well. And for most people ignore the fundamentals part. You should focus also heavily on that, and which consists of CN, OS, DBMS, and some OOPS concepts based on the language you mentioned in your resume. So focus on this part as well. And the language based questions are also mentioned, like simple coding questions, and the OOPS concept will be taken from the chosen language provided in the resume. And Java, C++, or Python basics will be asked as well. Now coming on to the HR part, which is the kind, you can say that the end part, and the final discussion is there with the HR, and he or she focuses on the communication, personality, and the company fit of the person. And the common questions here asked are why you have chosen the LTIMindtree, what are your long-term career goals, and are you familiar with the relocation or not. So these are the common HR questions, and you should be able to answer them and practice with them well in advance. So another important factor is that relocation question is being asked in the recent years very heavily, and it is crucial because you should answer it very confidently and positively. Always say that you are open to relocation, and if you say no, the company may reject your candidature, and you are if not flexible. So always say that I am open to relocation, which is a very important part of the recruitment process. Now, as you clear the HR round, the mail will be sent to you regarding the role. The role offered will be graduate engineer training and the CTC of 4.05 LPA, will be offered to BTech graduates, and the training will be provided after joining. And good growth opportunities are available in LTIMindtree as it is a pan-India option. So preparation strategies that you should practice daily DSA and revise as well, and prepare the explanation of projects as well, and revise CS fundamentals. Mistakes to avoid are like you should not give negative answer for relocation, and you should study your resume very well, and you should be able to communicate your point to the interview, and a good aptitude practice is a must to clear the fundamental stage. So final tips would be that be confident and honest. Good preparation is the most important key. Stay calm during the interview, stay relaxed, don't hyper, and you will definitely crack it. So thank you for coming to this part of the video, and subscribe and share to your friends for the latest placement guidance, and all the best for your LTIMindtree recruitment process. Thank you.